Welcome to all. This is E. Agala from Department of Food Service Management and Dietetics, Kaveri College for Women, Autonomous, Trichy. Today's session is liver hepatitis and dietary management. Liver hepatitis is also known as viral hepatitis, is an infection that causes liver inflammation and damage. Inflammation is swelling that occurs when tissues of the body become injured or infected. Inflammation can damage organs. Types of viral hepatitis: hepatitis A, hepatitis B and C, hepatitis D, hepatitis E. Hepatitis A. It is caused by hepatitis A virus, common among children and young adults. It is contracted through contaminated water, food and sewage and transmitted by fecal-oral route. Hepatitis B and C, caused by hepatitis B and C virus. It is more severe and prolonged in nature. It is transmitted by blood transfusion from a carrier. Improperly sterilized medical instruments, dental tools, skin puncturing instruments that come in contact with contaminated blood, sexual contact and saliva of an infected person. Chronic active hepatitis can develop, leading to cirrhosis and liver failure. Hepatitis D, caused by hepatitis D virus. It is a virus that requires hepatitis B virus for its replication. Hepatitis D virus infection occurs only as superinfection with hepatitis B virus. The virus is most commonly transmitted from mother to child during birth and delivery, as well as through contact with blood or other body fluids. Hepatitis E, caused by E virus, is transmitted via oral fecal route. Contaminated water is the major factor. Overcrowded and unsanitary areas are prone to acute form of this type of hepatitis. Classification of hepatitis: acute hepatitis, another one is chronic hepatitis. Acute hepatitis settles within few weeks, usually 6 weeks. It is asymptomatic one. Chronic hepatitis, more complex form, caused by mostly when acute hepatitis is neglected. Symptoms of hepatitis: lack of appetite, nausea and vomiting, weight loss, itchy skin, fatigue, fever, enlarged liver and spleen, jaundice, mood swings, pain in joints of the body, that is osteomalacia and osteoporosis, autoimmune problems associated with high risk of cancer. These symptoms may be seen in both acute and chronic conditions. In chronic conditions, additional symptoms may include chronic inflammation of liver, fibrosis, and finally death of the liver cells, that is necrosis. Causes of acute hepatitis: viral infections, drugs, alcohol, poisons like aflatoxin, others complication in pregnancy. Causes of chronic hepatitis: drugs and toxins, alcohol, autoimmune diseases, metabolic disorders, Wilson disease, biliary obstruction like gallstones, narrowing of duct. Causes of chronic hepatitis: drugs and toxins, alcohol, autoimmune diseases, metabolic disorders like Wilson disease, biliary obstructions, gallstones, narrowing of ducts. Complications: fatty liver, liver cirrhosis, hepatic coma, that is hepatic encephalopathy. Normal liver having functioning capacity is 100%, fatty liver 75 to 80% of functioning capacity, liver fibrosis 20 to 30% of functioning capacity, in cirrhosis 2 to 7% functioning capacity only there. Dietary management principles of diet: high energy, high protein, moderate fat, normal vitamins and minerals should be recommended. Nutrients for hepatitis: energy more than 3000 kilocalories, carbohydrates 300 to 400 grams, protein 1.5 to 2 grams per kg body weight, fat 30% of fat from total kilocalories. Vitamins and minerals: normal requirement is necessary. Vitamin B and C, folic acid, calcium, magnesium and zinc. Energy: the caloric intake advised for adult is 35 to 40 kilocalorie by kg ideal body weight, or as per the requirement to maintain a desirable body weight. Carbohydrates: liberal intake of carbohydrate is advisable to prevent protein sparing action, that is prevent endogenous breakdown of protein. Increase the glycogen, that is intrahepatic stores, to improve the functioning and protect the liver against infectious agent. Proteins: moderate protein intake 1.5 to 2 gram per kg ideal body weight to prevent nitrogen balance, which may lead to hypoproteinemia. Fat should not be severely restricted. About 30% of the total calories should be from fat. MCT are preferred as they are easily digestible and assimilable. MCT is nothing but medium chain triglyceride, example coconut oil. Vitamins: supplementation of B complex and C. Minerals: sodium restriction is required only if there is fluid retention. Potassium supplements are necessary with diuretic therapy. Iron is needed only if there is anemia. Otherwise, normal requirement should be enough. Foods to be avoided: whole pulses and beans, red meat, high fat organ meat, egg, fried foods, butter, nuts and oil seeds, dry fruits, spices and condiments, pepper, chutney or pickles, strong tea or coffee, alcoholic beverages. Foods to be included: fruits and vegetables. Fresh vegetables should be advisable. Fish, legumes, whole grains, plenty of drinking water. Cereals like suji, maize, jowar, rice, and breakfast cereals, wheat, rice, oatmeal and maize should be recommended. Milk and milk products should be recommended. Soups, vegetable salad, vegetables cooked like potato, sweet potato, yam, fresh juices, fruits, sugar, jaggery and honey, jam, muraffa, jellies and other sugar concentrates, biscuits, desserts as like custard or ice creams, beverages. Liberal intake of water and glucose water should be advisable. Thank you.